think to get in it now, wow, I think what a great time. You know, when I was coming up, we were always, you know, when I went to my dad, when I went to Loyola, studied with Elvis Marcellus, John Mahoney, all the others. It's kind of like we grew up listening to all kind of different things, but I thought it was different things. You know, it was like I grew up listening to the Beatles and Led Zeppelin, Yes, ZZ Top, whatever was on the radio, Jimmy McGriff, all these different things. And it was like whatever I listen, I would just listen to it. You know, whatever I could find a record for, you know, a radio, I could buy a record and I would just listen to it. And like my dad or elsewhere, my dad was like, "Why are you listening to the radio?" It's like you need to be listening to this and this. Elsewhere, well, if you're not listening to jazz, you're listening to the crowd. You know, he had no respect for pop or rock or whatever was current. And the kids today, I mean, my daughter's, you know, 20, 16 now, but they have taught me so much about music that's out there because they have iTunes, they have YouTube, they can go on, and my kids love everything from like the Doors and Jimi Hendrix to like Wolf Mother, Blink 182. They love Miles Davis. They love all the. They love the Beethoven symphonies. They love the. They're so much wider than I was as a kid about what they like, and it's, you know, the only one thing about it is just music. It's not like it's better or worse than the other. It's just music. You can pick what you like and don't like, but the choices out there are just limitless.
What came first, a group or solo?
Oh, a group.
You always knew group. You needed, and actually, you said yes, Led Zeppelin. What made you get into the funk groove of
Well,
the sound?
that's easy, but I didn't know it. Why it was easy. You know, because being here, New Orleans was always like the second home. My mom would always drop us off on the weekends. All my grandparents would come pick us up, and the three of us would come and spend the weekend. And, you know, we took them to aunts and uncles' houses, this and that. There's tunes going on. You know, I've still never missed a Mardi Gras because mom would drop us off. We take Friday off of school. Mom would drop us up Thursday evening. We would go home to Wednesday, actually, when we go back home. So I remember Mardi Gras just being towed around on all the parades and this and that. So I remember when I started Loyola, and we're like drinking in Miss Mays, and we're hanging out. We're hanging out at Benny's bar, and you know, it's like they're playing Pocky Way and Big Chief and all the Fats Domino stuff. Like, I knew all that music because I was around it. I didn't even know I was around it. So when I started, you know, gigging, which is you know, about 5 or 6 years after college, and picking up like society bands and stuff like that, where you know you play a wedding, you play a corporate party, where pretty much it's a 3-hour gig, 2 hours you're playing background music, and the last hour is a dance set. They called me not because I could play the jazz stuff. They called me because I knew how to play Hey Pocky Way and could sing it.
Can you demonstrate a little bit of that?
I won't do Hey Pocky Way, but I can play some New Orleans music.
Come on, yeah, let's do it. Right?
I wanna jump and I'm afraid I'll fall. I wanna holler but the joint's too small. A young man rhythm got that hold on me too. I gotta rock in the morning in the boogie boogie. Baby love me and that ain't all. I gotta kiss her but she's 2 feet tall. A young man rhythm got that hold on me too. I gotta rock in the morning in the boogie boogie. And that's why I got those gigs. It's not because I could play, you know, take the A Train or Autumn Leaves or the great jazz ballads. I knew some of them, but I couldn't play them with like Johnny Wodakovich or James Singleton. I was getting on gigs like that. And it's like Tony McBride was on these things like, yeah, why you got this kid? I mean, I remember doing a gig at Ronnie Cole's house, playing with Johnny Wodakovich and James Singleton. And James just looks at me and says, "Stop playing." And it's like, that was a great lesson because I really knew I was out of place. Like I knew enough chords to get through the song, but like he wanted to improvise. And he's one of my greatest improvisers we have in this town. And he wanted to really extend, you know, the song. I couldn't do that with him. I didn't have that facility at the time. I don't know if I still do. But when it got to the part where I needed to hear some dance music and get the people going, it's like, "Hello, Josephine, how do you Singleton was all smiles. Johnny was like all smiles. It's like, oh, the kid can play some New Orleans music. All right, he's okay.
I think this cat is just an old soul.
Yes,
Because we're only a few
yes,
years,
yes.
you know, I mean, he's only in his 40s, he's still a baby, and he's got daughters, but I think you're just an old soul. What was the first tune you ever learned completely on the piano? Completely.
Oh, it's probably a Bach invention or something. Yeah, piano lessons or Chopin Etude.
How long did it
That's
take
right,
you?
right.
Oh, about 3 months to figure it out.
3 months?
Yeah, to
I
get all
got
the
to
notes
Yankee
and-
Doodle. Chopsticks. I play both of them too. I can't, I wish.
But in piano,
I
piano
could be
lessons, you
a
have to
musician.
you have to sit there and
I
plug it
really
out.
do, John, I really do believe that you just started as an old soul. You were behind,
Maybe.
you were ahead of your time when it came
But
to music.
this is what I think about.
Eclectic sounds.
This is what I think about New Orleans music, though. It's like this is old music. It's from the '50s and the '60s, and if you go Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World, or When the Saints Go Marching, it's old music, but it's part of our culture. It's not like a museum piece. It's not like we're playing, Beethoven's Third Symphony or Fifth Symphony, and we're listening to it as he wanted us to hear it from 1820. This music is alive and well. So if I grew up listening to it, then I can have my own interpretation on it. And I'm not the only 40-year-old guy. Uh, Come on, man. I'm not the only one in here. I know Gary. I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
this is the same music we hung out with. They hung out with, and so that's how we can connect. It's all through the music, and we grew up differently, but the same.
Well, you mentioned culture, and I know, I hear it all the time. And getting a little bit political, New Orleans, what comes? Love, music, food, right? But why is it, and that's why I'm so passionate about this evening, and I'm sure you can respect and appreciate how this young man, Mr. Fred Neustadt, decided to open up his theater and do a music series, story, right? Music story, storytelling, intimate. God, this should have been done years ago, because that is what we're based on. Why is it that we have not done that for our musicians? Like so many commercials say, it's music and food, but really, how many without a cover charge? Sometimes it's very hard to even have a cover charge. I'm not paying $10 to go see, or that kind of thing. Why is it that it, yeah, wax on, wax off. But I mean, why is it that our city seems to be so hesitant in actually supporting the artist, literally?
I don't know. I don't see it that way.
Really?
No. I know what you're talking about, but having to go through the whole Katrina thing, that, August 28th, we took a lot for granted. August 30th, we didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was overnight. And it was an appreciation. Well, it's not necessarily monetary appreciation, but it's an appreciation for what we are and who we are. And I never had a bigger purpose than when we started playing on Monday nights after Katrina. And it wasn't for the money, so that's what we have to do. I mean, I don't have rebuilding skills. I can't hang sheetrock. If you want me to paint, you're going to have a lot of streaks. I can't do much, but I can make somebody feel better.
Amen. But it's powerful. Music is one of the most powerful. I just think it's almost a religion.
And
Really.
that's the thank yous that we got during those 6 months. It was just unbelievable.
When did you stop crying?
Still comes up.
Yeah, it still comes up,
It still
right?
comes up.
Isn't it fresh?
But I remember the first time I played in New Orleans, it was September 30th. I think it was the last Monday of September. I was flying home from Prague, where I'd done a bunch of benefits for New Orleans. I called last minute, friends over there, want you to come do something. I'm coming. I lost a bunch of games. I'm coming over there. Don't make any money. Doesn't really matter. They had a plane ticket for me. We went. And coming home, we were in Newark Airport, waiting for a flight to come to New Orleans, same flight as Quinte's. He hadn't been home yet. We were coming home for the first time. He was like, I said, what's up? He goes, we're going to do it. We're going to have Jazz Fest. I don't know how we're going to do it. I don't know, we're just going to do it. And so just got home, and luckily my house was fine. And I knew it was fine because we had checked on it before I left to go out of the country. Um,
Excuse me, what was your home at the time?
I live in Old Jefferson. So,
Oh, yeah, okay.
so close to the river, it's
Yeah,
high.
yeah.
I had some wind damage, but like,
You're on the lake.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm on the
Of the boat.
So I'm just really blessed with what we had to deal with. So I get home and like my wife, my whole date, she was back home in Kansas. I had no friends here, so what I do? I called them Maple Leaf because that's the bar. That's where everybody I knew would be there. I'm like, what's going on? Well, we're closing at 8 o'clock. Why don't you come on down? I said, yeah, do you have electricity? Well, run up a generator in the back. I said, I'm bringing my piano.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So I put a piano in the van, went on down, set up, and I played in the dark. They strung some Christmas lights around me, so you can kind of see me, put some pianos on my little digital piano, and the bar was completely packed. And I don't know where these people came with the money. I probably made about $150.
You still got paid that
They
evening?
were putting tips. I'm like, why are y'all doing this? I'm doing this for me.
Can y'all see this right now? You see the lights? Do you see it?
You know, I'm doing this for me, like, and they're just coming and putting money in and this and that, and the whole bar was just packed. And people come up and like listen. No one was really dancing, just listening. I'm just playing solo, and then I played Louisiana.
Oh.
Not a dry eye. Not a dry eye. Nothing but drunken men, women, construction workers. It's like, wow, this is one of the heaviest things I've ever done in my life. And it's like, but that's what I need to do. And that was my first gig after Katrina.
That was your first day at Maple Leaf, and you called. I know, Maple Leaf, Rock and Roll, Old Boy Bar, they could not wait to open the doors
Right.
because the musicians were knocking down the door, give me the gig, I need a gig, you know,
Right.
they were trying to do everything they
Everybody was trying
possibly.
to do something.
Yes, everything they possibly could. And it's one of the things that I'll never forget, that's why I have many pictures of, these great establishments.
Right.
And even places that never even had music.
And I think because of all that, the local music scene in the neighborhood level
Yeah.
is stronger now than it was before Katrina. I think DDA is doing better. I think the High Hill Lounge is doing better. I think the Bon Ton is doing better. I know the Maple Leaf is doing better. The Vaughn's is doing better. I think all the small clubs that were around then are around now. And there's more musicians in town looking for gigs, so it's hard to get gigs because the musicians are better, and you have to be better to get a gig. And I think the whole scene is stronger because of it.
So in essence, do you think that things got better in the music scene
I think
after Katrina?
on the neighborhood level, yes. On the neighborhood level.
The performers you project, actually, Papa Gros Funk, obviously a play on words, right?
Yes.
When did that name come about? When was the epiphany? Papa Gros
Well,
Funk.
we had a gig booked at Old Point Bar on Monday. So let's see, you have to have the name in the paper the Wednesday before.
Really?
So we were drinking at the station the Saturday before that Wednesday.
Was I there?
And it was four of us. Jimmy Baggett, great photographer in town, a good friend of mine. Dale Triguero, the guy who was part owner of the Old Point Bar. And my friend Buddha, who just hangs out, and me. And Dale's like, we gotta put something in the paper. I said, what do you want to put? I don't want to put anything. It's not really a gig. I'm just gonna show up. We're gonna play. So it's you gotta call it something. And so we just started like tossing around names, and kind of go around robin. We're all drinking. And Buddha goes, Papa Gros Funk. That sucks. It's terrible. What else you got? Another hour went by. I'm like, I gotta go home. What do we have? That's not gonna cut. Let's get another beer. So we got one more beer. Another hour went by. So it's like 3 hours of drinking after a gig. So this is 4:30 in the morning. And when I said, what do we have? They're like, Papa Gros Funk. Jenny looked at Dale, and Dale looked at Jenny, and then Buddha went, Papa Gros Funk. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. Put it in the paper. I hate it. Still hate it.
still hates it. However, a CD was produced at a jam session, correct?
Well, they recorded our early shows a lot, but our CD, first CD was, first two were studio, third was a live show.
Now, you've also, as a soloist, as a session player, you have performed with, now, have you performed as a soloist with George Porter, Snooks, or with
Their band.
Gros Funk?
No, with their band.
Okay, okay.
So I went back with Snooks.
Some-
Actually, remember, George asked me in his band, and by playing with George, he opened up all kinds of doors for me. Snooks was one of them. Played with Walter Washington was another one. Earl King, meeting Art Neville, Ziggy Blue, all the Beatles guys. You know, just opened up all the doors. And he was the one that showed me the difference between New Orleans, what playing music in New Orleans is like, and what being a New Orleans musician is. Two different things.
What is it?
Well, you can play music in New Orleans. You can play country, you can play rock and roll. There's some great musicians do it. But to be a New Orleans musician, and you can take New Orleans to the world, and the world will feed you.
And we believe that you are a New Orleans musician, do you?
Yes. George taught me how to parlay that, to become, learn the tradition, learn the heritage, learn where it comes from, and push it forward. George taught me that.
Was this like a kind of soulmate coming in to your professional?
You don't realize it.
Friendship, but
You don't realize it.
would you look at it now as a soulmate? This he and I just connected in a other level that maybe I might not have with other musicians.
Yeah, I mean,
Which are New Orleans
I
musicians.
tell everybody, you know, you tell him George is the best roadie I ever had and the best teacher.
Yeah. I don't want to know it, that's all.
You know, all it is George is willing to do the hard work.
Yes.
Whether it's, he's great, but he knows how to do the hard work. He's not afraid of any hard work. If it means he has to drive across the country and set up a gig or build a stage or whatever, learn the music, some strange person he's never met before, never heard before, he's willing to do what it takes so that that night he can play the best music about everybody.
What does Stars, HBO, baseball, basketball, and feature film, what does your music have to do with all of those?
Not necessarily my music, but it's my kitchen, and it's my office, and my kids' tuition. Been lucky enough, and it's not talking about songs of ours, of mine, or Papa Gro's Funk, have been placed in like some movies, TV shows, bumper music or commercials. It's not like it's a whole lot of money, but when it comes in, it really does help.
Darling, baseball and basketball, national televised, your music,
It's great. I mean, it's great. You know, you're watching the World Series, you hear part of something you wrote on, and the phone starts ringing, and emails start flying. Did I just hear you on a ring? And it's great. It's a great
you
feeling.
didn't know?
Well, I knew I was going to play. I
Oh.
didn't know when or how they were going to use it. I just heard a friend of mine who was working production for I think ABC Sports at that time. He was like, we were playing taking a bunch of New Orleans stuff, and we got it past the producer. He was like, hey, we're going to be able to use it for bumper music. That's cool. So they were playing George Porter. They were playing, I think, some of John Cleary, Dirty Dozen, and Papa Gro's Funk in there. You know, it was awesome. And then, you know, when I get the royalty statements, I'm looking, oh, I made $2.06 for this and $1.50 for that. And it gets kind of a little defeating, but it's like you still remember, it's pretty cool. I was on the World Series for like 3 years in a row. And NBA finals, it's like, you know, that's pretty good. I just wish it wouldn't have paid me a penny and just said, Papa Gro's Funk.
Amen.
That would have been really,
Yes.
I would have traded a check run at the bottom.
Yes.
I would have given him $2 back.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, you gotta spend one to save two. You
Right,
know that.
right.
But the feature film, Lionsgate feature film, what film was this?
I have not even seen it. It's called Sea of Fear. And it's probably the happiest song I've ever written. And I don't know why. Happiest song ever written. It was in a movie called Sea of Fear. But it was supposed to be, they were trying to release it in the theaters. I guess it wasn't good enough, was my guess. But I think it made it on DVD or cable, so I really don't know. But the check cleared.
Stars?
Stars was,
Premier Channel Stars?
the Stars thing was a movie that was based on New Orleans musicians after Katrina.
Movie doc.
Right. And it was called Musicians in Exile. And they came to Maple Leaf and filmed one of our Monday nights, I think it was December after Katrina. I was playing and I got to tell my little story about how important it was for us to be there after Katrina, relate the whole, our first night there, and, just why it was important for us to be there. Just, it wasn't about the money, like this is our culture, this is what people need, this is what I need to give, and it's like it all comes together.
John, was it a coincidence that you were performing that Monday night, or they make this?
No, they had done their homework and were looking around town to see who was playing after Katrina in New Orleans. So, they were searching all the different things we're going to interviewing people who were at the Voodoo Festival
Yes.
that was trying to get off the ground. They went to Memphis, where I think they rescheduled it, or to some of the musicians. They had Irma Thomas, walking through her house.
Oh, no. I've been to her. Oh, yes.
So it was like a wide spectrum of different New Orleans musicians about how they did it. So it was really cool.
And HBO?
HBO was the Treme series. Thank goodness for them. They are doing wonderful things for New Orleans music. I don't know about New Orleans, period, but for New Orleans music, they just really put the spotlight on lots of people. We got a little taste of that.
Well, is it not a domino effect? If you do good, then we're going to do good too?
Hopefully so. I mean,
Yeah.
in the big picture, though, I'm afraid I have very good friends who are in Baltimore, and David Simon wrote The Wire, and the residual effect after he left and The Wire shut down has still been negative on Baltimore because all it portrayed was the negativity, the crime, the gangster stuff, the drug trafficking, all that stuff that was in The Wire. It's still plaguing that city because it's shown a bigger light on it all instead of how they dealt with getting over it. Now, our story with Katrina has been pretty accurate on Tremaine. I really like that part of it. But the one thing they leave out, and we got a glimpse of it last season, is that I think it just really needs to show how people bonded together and we rebuilt the city with really a whole lot of people's help. You had the government saying we're going to give you this, people's going to give us that, and throw in own money, blah, blah, blah. But if it wasn't for like neighbors helping neighbors,
Right.
and people saying, I want to be here and I'm going to do whatever it takes, Tremaine's just starting to show some of that. But it's really spotlight's been on all the negative stuff right now. So besides the music and the food stuff that's been on there, I mean, that's been the bright spot as far as turning a big, shiny, bright, happy light on New Orleans. These stories can really resolve themselves in a great way.
It's always a story, it's the writer. I completely understand what you're saying. Besides the misconceptions, do you recall the time before Katrina when you said, I'm from New Orleans, and you were VIP?
Oh,
Anywhere you were in this world, well, not anywhere, but most of this world.
It helps.
It always did. Oh, the Mardi Gras.
People will talk to you.
Oh, yes, I want to go to the Mardi Gras. It's just, VIP. You get front of the line, they're front of the line.
Right.
Then, Katrina's like, oh, and it's just like this thing. But it wasn't just the hurricane, but what literally happened, what the world saw visually,
Right.
newsworthy.
That's where it was tough for me because I had the survivor kit. I had very minimal damage. In Old Jefferson, we had trash pickup twice a week, newspaper delivered every day in mid-October. And see what everybody else was going through. It was tough, to watch everybody go through and all the travel. And it's like, how's New Orleans? I feel kind of bad saying that when I have to tell my story, it's tough because my story wasn't like anybody in Chalmette or my brother in Araby, not like my sax player in the lower ninth ward. Not my story. But then it was like, okay, wow, I got to tell two sides, and I got to also show what the people close to me, how they're doing and what they're doing, because everybody knows what happened. You got to tell the real story, what people are doing now.
Right, John, and we have to remember too that it's not a competition. Well,
Right.
my story's
Right.
worse than that, y'all.
Right.
Wait till you hear my pinky toe broke,
Right.
and it's not like one trying to up the other. We're all in it together. I stayed, and I lived across the street of the convention center, and I've never seen a humanity. I've never seen an exodus on the GNO, I still say GNO, on the bridge. You just, you're trying to dodge, bullets because they're carjacking you. And it did happen.
Right.
And that's it. It did. So, okay, we have to do it. I get it. I understand.
People love those stories, so that's why.
Isn't that
And
something?
I can't even say it
That's
was
when you win
inflated.
the $1 million.
I can't even say it was inflated either, because I believe all those stories happen. And that's
Exactly.
why the movies and the TV shows can thrive on it. But our story is so much bigger than that.
Right, so if you were the executive director, the producer of Tremaine, and I only mention Tremaine because it seems to be
We're
the
gonna start
most
filming it in a
powerful
couple of
series,
weeks, so,
right?
right.
Okay, how would you change the storyline?
I just want to say, like, when you deal with the Indian chief, Flambeau, I'm friends with Monk Boudreaux. I know what he went through. I know what his neighborhood went through. I know his struggles before and after. And Monk's thing is, we got to sew it. And that's the story they're telling. But what they show him and his friends working on his house, in his bar, trying to get all ready. But it's not a big part of the story. It's more about,
To you, that's the part of the story.
yeah.
Literally sewing things back
Sewing,
together, yes.
getting it all together,
Yes.
showing how these neighbors are
Yes.
helping each other, and the struggle's like, we need
Yes.
$200 more sheetrock and plywood. How are we gonna get it?
And it's not like we got big birds with big feathers, walking around the wall and
You know,
you just
but it's
pick them up.
tough on an hour show to really grab all that, but I think just more could be that way. And then in the big picture, as far as the writing, it's like, okay, here's where we start. Here's where we're at now. Here's where we want to go. And I'm sure they have this in mind. I don't see it. I don't see it, and
Right. Snooks Eaglin, Snooks, Earl King, Walter Wolfman, oh, what a cat that is. George Porter, of course, in the Running Bibles. Now, with them, you did mention with George Porter that there had to be one session play or one gig. I'll never forget that. I never thought that was going to happen to me. What is one of the most memorable moments?
Oh.
One of the most memorable cats in confidence is not leaving the screen.
I mean, I can tell you two. One's an Earl King story, and I knew his records, and I knew his legacy, but I never played with him. I never saw him live. So the first time I saw him live, I'm playing with him. And it was actually a gig with Snooks. It was George. We were playing with George, and we were backing up Snooks, and we were backing up Earl in Austin, Texas. And so we're doing our set, and then we do a set with Snooks, and all was great. And the whole time, Earl was sitting up in the balcony drinking the whole time. And his hair, if you know Earl King, his hair is like always coiffed, and as he's drinking, it's just getting bigger and bigger. So by the time it comes down for his set, George grabs the guitar, and then this is when I'll never forget this, just tunes it up, gets on the tune and makes sure George plays it. And he was so good to these people that he just respected, Earl and stuff, did whatever it took to make these guys happy. So George would tune the guitar, make sure Purdy cleans it, Earl puts it on, plugs it up, plays it, and just takes all the knobs. Undoes him like, and he twists it, and he plays the chord and it's out of tune, and he goes, all right, let's start. And he goes to George, what are we gonna play? And he calls, maybe the New Orleans song, going back to New Orleans. And Earl's like, what key is it? And I'm like, oh my God, he's wasted, and he doesn't have a clue.
Now, what was your instrument this evening?
I was playing the B3, and I'm sitting on the side, Earl and George in the middle, and Jelly Bean was playing drums behind, and Brett Anderson was comping on guitar on this side. And so, George goes, it's in C. And Earl looks at his frets, and he's like a beginner guitar student. He's counting the frets. And then he puts his hand, and it's like a wrong chord, and he goes, I'm ready. Kick it off. And it was unbelievable. Next song. What's next? A. And he was on fire. He played incredible. But every song is like, he had his little routine.
What was the crowd doing at this moment?
Oh, he was just all over.